We have insane Roblox news today. Like Roblox has changed their avatar again, as well as Builderman's avatar, people mad at popular Roblox games, and so much more. So if you're new, please subscribe. If you're not subscribed, you're officially a loser. I don't make the rules, that's just how it works. Let's start actually with the new Roblox avatar. I guess that's what I call it because we just had a new one a few weeks ago. Anyways, this is what the avatar looked like before the new changes happened. Did you go over to all his clothes? Pause, hold up, that sounded weird, it's just a Roblox avatar, calm down. And it was just the default stuff with the new dynamic face. Which if you don't know, dynamic faces are faces that replicate your movements in real life. So through like a webcam, if you smile in real life, your Roblox character also smiles. It's pretty weird and interesting. Anyways, with that all being said, this is now what they changed it to. They basically just added back the old outfit. And to be honest, it looks pretty good now. It is basically the exact same thing as before, but hey, it looks fine. And most people seem to agree for once, people actually don't mind it. But then they took it a step further and changed the classic avatar that everyone is mad about. The Roblox Builder avatar is a very iconic and classic avatar. I feel like most people know this avatar and can recognize it, and well, it no longer looks like that. This is a new Builderman avatar, they kinda modernized it, and well, everyone just hates this. KreekCraft responded by swearing, and everyone else in the comments is just mad and freaking out. And I'm gonna be real, I don't mind it.
What?
Like, I've been on Roblox for a while, and I do like the classic avatars, but on the other hand, I don't really care. I don't know, like how often do you actually see the Roblox and Builderman avatars on the platform? Like, I know the Builderman one is used for like some ban screens or whatever, but Roblox one is barely used. I don't know, I guess just personally I don't get the craze around them. I know a lot of people do care, and that's fine. So let me know what you think of them in the comments, by the way. From the reaction right now, I think most people like the Roblox one and hate the Builderman one. But anyway, their next topic is kinda funny. The dude behind Pet Simulator X, Preston, put out a tweet the other day that upset everyone. He said, how come free-to-play players are always the most entitled?
What did he say?
And in response, everyone was mocking his tweet and getting mad at him. Because if you aren't aware somehow, Preston himself is the most entitled and just greedy developer. He literally breaks TOS, does the most insane stuff that people think is morally wrong, and just more, just to make money. So for him to call out free-to-play players for being entitled is just a bit funny. Many tweets even spoke out about this, saying that Preston is missing the point that some people literally can't afford to spend money on the game, and that a lot of players play Roblox because it's free, which is a very valid point. Overall, everyone is mad at Preston yet again, and some free players even feel insulted. They dedicate time to the game just for Preston to call them out. Now, story actually is crazier, because the apparent motive behind this tweet is insane. Basically, Pet Simulator X had an update if you delete a huge bit, which are the rarest in the game by the way, and if you delete it you get to go to a new zone in the game. And since huge pets are rare, they're often required through spending a lot of Robux and money. So I guess some players, fairly mad, or mad that something is basically behind a paywall, or almost impossible to get. So when Preston tweeted this, like that is the most deranged thing I've ever seen. You only see these players as walking money bags, and literally does anything to exploit the most money out of them. It's actually insane, I can't believe what I'm saying. Now to be fair a little bit, we don't know 100% this is the motive behind it, but that's what most people are saying since the match at the time. Actually just insane. Let's move to our next story though. And yet again, we have people mad at the popular Roblox game, but this time it's kinda dumb. So recently, Piggy collabed with a new group that's having a concert, Metallica. And they actually released a brand new level in Piggy, which if you complete, you get a Piggy Metallica jacket or whatever it is. And for no reason, people are just mad at hating on this. Even devs were confused as to why people are mad. Now to be fair, a lot of tweets made were because people were confused rather than actually mad. Which is fair, like this is so random. But also, like if you play the event, it doesn't feel like Piggy. The only part of it that feels like Piggy was a bot chasing you. Like if you put me in this game blindly, I probably wouldn't say it's Piggy right away. That being said, I still think it was actually pretty fun. I don't play much Roblox off camera, but I checked this out and enjoyed it. And to be fair, it makes sense if it feels a bit off, since the collab was pretty out there. Me too did respond to the hate, by saying Metallica hit him up and he's super excited by the opportunity so he took it, which like, fair enough. This drama was kinda dumb, I feel like people always hate on Piggy for just no reason. Like the game's always getting the hate for the randomest things. That's all though, if you enjoyed checking this video, Roblox is banning YouTube videos. See you in the next one.